Alright, in today's video, I'm going to talk about how to go ahead and blow up, basically how to draft webinar titles where live webinar titles where people are going to come through. Now, I'm going to show you that the easiest way to go ahead and do it is actually reviewing your existing data of what you've got available to you. For me, give me a second here, most of my traffic is on LinkedIn and also on YouTube. So I'm just going to add a few screenshots right here. As you guys can basically see, I'm just going to add that right here. But I would have actually shared my webinar titles and actually Substack, but I totally forgot my Substack login. I have my assistant that handles that for me. And then I also forgot my Eventbrite login because I also have my assistant that handles that for me. But overall, I guess the first question that I can go out there and tackle is basically this. Rich, why do you go ahead and promote either your school offer or your high ticket offers on live webinars in the first place? Like, isn't it better to have it evergreen, like on an automated webinar on YouTube? I do all three. There is an automated webinar, like if you book a call with anyone, like if you guys wanted us to go out there and do consulting for you guys as a high ticket offer, yes, there is an automated webinar for you guys to go ahead and watch. If you subscribe to any one of my YouTube channels for any one of the career coaching programs that we have, either for product management, tech sales, cybersecurity, 100% there are videos for you to go ahead and watch, but at the same time we also record a lot of YouTube videos. If you are talking about like this video right here, it's a YouTube video obviously, right? But I also like to go ahead and run a lot of lives. And the reason for that is there's such a large amount of information overload right now. If you are studying school as much as I'm studying school, or you're studying any one of these funnels, they have all these offers like, hey, sign up for my school, 7 days for free. We have all these results. They actually screenshot all this shit. Like, people, like, they can't focus on it. They're just like, it's too much. It's just too much. Like, they can't take that information and they can't move it into action. I still like doing live out there because when you're doing live, I can go out there and interact with you because, like, I can do it at scale. It's not that difficult right now to go ahead and book one-on-one calls. Like, to go ahead and actually just get calls to talk about stuff, it's not that difficult. It's very difficult to convert high ticket within one call or within two calls these days, is because people just need more time to marinate. Alex Hermosi always talks about 7-11-4. It takes 7 hours, across like 11 different platforms, and they got to hear it over like 4 times, right? So like when I even make like a call myself, sometimes people are like, but does that sound interesting to you? It's like, yeah, I don't fucking trust you and I'm not ready to pull the trigger yet, so keep talking because I'm trying to digest this information. Like, when you're selling a high ticket offer to somebody, like we charge $15,000 to automate somebody's funnel entirely from the very beginning to the very end. I have the empathy for that business owner of like there's just so many good things going on in their head right now. I need to go out there and establish trust. Like, I don't know who the fuck you are. I don't know what is it that you do. I'm trying to figure out how is it that it could fit into my offer, if it can go out there and fit into my offer. Exactly. Like, there's just so many other things on top of the fact they got other personal bullshit that's going on in their life too. You don't know somebody that's just got into a fight with their spouse or like whatever. There's so many other reasons beyond is like, we have good offers. Like, are you ready to go? Like, no. Like, when you have a live engagement, I just know this. Whatever pitch you got that you want to go ahead and sell, you have a better chance of selling if you can get as many eyeballs on it live, because it's easier for people to digest something that's live versus something that's automated. I'm not saying don't do automated, because we still do automated stuff. We still do automated webinars and we still do a lot of YouTube videos. But people like the fact that they can go out there and interact with you. And I've actually had people where I run live webinars, they end up paying up for one of my courses that can range anywhere from $6,000 to $12,000 to $15,000 because they've been watching me go live with them all week. And I've had people that's paid up that way. I've also, on the high ticket side of doing high ticket consulting and automating people's funnels, I've had some people, they showed up all month to my lives and then they ended up converting, and I get like 4 people. On these other people here, I'm still out there building trust at scale. So instead of talking to you one-to-one, at the end of the day, they might believe me. I might show them value, but they're still like, I got to think about it, or right now it's not a good time. That's valid, right? Sometimes it's legitimately valid. I want to go ahead and sell one-to-many. So with that said, you got some context there. Let's talk about how to go out there and put together some videos where you're going to get a lot of engagement. The first thing that I look for is LinkedIn posts. I don't really do that much Instagram for my business, largely because I largely deal with career transitions. So like those people are always on LinkedIn all day, every day, right? So I take a look at like what are the impressions where I get the most amount of impressions, but in the shortest amount of time. Like this one here did 28,000 impressions, right? But that was 11 months ago. This was 8 months ago. But this one, within 2 weeks, it did 66,000 impressions. So I start thinking to myself, what is it? Because I got like, in the past, I got like 3.3 million impressions, right? My most of my traffic is actually organic. Whatchamacallit, like the way that I think about it is like, okay, so I let the market decide, like, what are they most interested in? If you're in a high ticket space, we can talk all day, all night, all week, all weekend, all month long about the offer. It's just like, what do you guys want to know? Like, how do I go out there and help you guys? Like, if you guys tell me this is what you want, I can go out there and give you what you guys want all the time. But I just don't know what it is that you guys want. That becomes very, very, very difficult, right? So, like, it's focusing on those things. But the other thing I also take a look at, YouTube video titles. I toggle popular right here. And I just take a look at like who's watching the majority of my stuff. I actually get a lot of my traffic also from YouTube. And then the other thing is I do the same thing with shorts. In fact, shorts, I also take a look at the same thing. What's getting me the most amount of views in the shortest amount of time? Because that's just what people are naturally interested and curious about. So once I have that, I'm going to go out there and just test out a few live webinar titles. And then I'm going to go out there and package that up front. And then I'm going to go ahead and follow up with my pitch at the very end. So like something that's very popular in my field is like, like a product manager interview referral, right? Or like for TikTok, let's just say that's hot, right? I'm going to use that as the header because that's what's going to get people's eyeballs on it. And that's what's going to get people to go out there and click on whatever engagement that I have. And then from there, I'm going to package in my real pitch. That's actually what I've done. So Rich, why do you give away this information for free? Number one, to go ahead and build trust so you guys know that we're legit. But I'm also training up right now a whole generation of people, what I call fractional heads of revenue, to go out there and actually place these people with companies. And I also want to go ahead and train other people. And I've largely in the last 8 years, I've been doing it for myself. I've also learned a lot from some of the vendors that we've hired in the past. I've forgotten more than I can go out there and remember. I'm trying to go ahead and document all of this too. So sometimes when it's just like, oh, we got to go out there and run a few live webinars to go out there and help this one offer up. What do I got to go ahead and do? I'm just going to take a look at one of these and remember it. Plus it helps me out with my YouTube. But with that said, if you're interested in helping in reaching out to us so we can show you how to either do a done for you, a done with you, how to go and automate your high ticket offer all the way from the marketing side to the sales side, schedule a call with me. I would love to go ahead and talk to you myself personally. I've always found these conversations to be very, very, very insightful because high ticket, like we're the only ones. If you have a high ticket offer, we're really the only ones that can really understand each other, how much work we actually provide in helping people get this transformation that they want in the realm of like health, wealth, relationships. health, wealth, relationships, and careers. Because like I feel like there's wealth and then there's your career, right? So schedule a call. Love to go ahead and talk to you. With that said, please don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to be dropping off more content soon enough. Thank you.